Good morning and welcome aboard the MSC Grandiosa. We've got our day in Ocean Cay today. We're already backing down the channel, so we're cutting it really close. But we're gonna head upstairs and watch ourselves come in, and then we're gonna grab some breakfast. I think to say that we cut it close is a bit of an understatement. Marine traffic showed we were a couple miles out. It lied. For a quick breakfast, also waiting on our omelet as well, but at least, you know, that's everything else. But good breakfast here so far. Pancakes and what?
Chocolate twist? I don't know. It's good.
Chocolate twist, okay. Alright, we've got a bacon and cheese omelet today. We're oddly out of ham, which is strange, but nonetheless, I'm still hyped for it. I'm still getting prepped for our day here, but pretty cool. They're actually doing work on the lifeboats. They're actually sticking out. I don't think they're gonna lower them, or maybe they will, but pretty cool because you got the other ones down there that are tucked in. So cool stuff. I always like seeing that. We're nerds. Ocean Cay.
Holy cow, that sounds pretty.
Oh wow, we're like right at the end of the dock. A lot of things happened here last time I was in Ocean Cay. Here she is, the MSC Grandiosa. I am loving this ship so far. Caleb and I have not been able to shut up about how much we like this ship, actually. Hello. Bob! All right, Caleb, I'll be your tour guide today. Please follow me. As you look to your left, you have the check-in. You have a golf cart there, and you also have the check-in for the jet skis and any shore excursions you have here. If you look to your left, you'll have the visitor center where you can go and buy things like turtles or coffee mugs or things. Let's take a look. The nice part about these shops here is that you could use your onboard card, so you just give them this. And as you continue on, you also have the MSC Ocean Cay shop as well. At the rental and excursion desk, if you look right behind, this is where you actually will board those said jet skis that I mentioned earlier. And over there is the MSC Foundation Center, which is like a little marine museum, which is really neat. Fun fact about Ocean Cay is this actually used to be a industrial wasteland, and MSC dumped a ton of money into this island to make it this beautiful, beautiful natural landscape. And they're actually even bringing back all of the beauty and, you know, marine life and just the natural habitat, I guess, if you want to call it that, of the island. They're even restoring the coral reefs around here with artificial ones, which is bringing back some of the marine life, which is really neat. As you come off of that strip of shopping there, you'll come up with a little map of the island here. As you can see, we are where that little star is, if you can even see that. So we're going to continue taking a walk down one of these paths to the beach. So you'll come down some of these paths. There is intersections, so these golf carts will be cruising around the island as like a little tram system. You also have these little green speakers on the ground that are playing music. As you continue down this original path, you're going to have the Rose Bar, or at least that's what the sign says is Rose, so I'm going to call it the Rose Bar for the sake of the video. But that's really just down this main path here, but also we have the snack shacks, which are almost like food trucks. So here we have the beach shack, not the snack shack like it's on Coco Cay, but we do have the hours of operation from 2 to 3. Rice and beans, lobster roll, jerk chicken, jerk fish, even a cheeseburger is slightly hidden in there. But really cool. And of course, here you also do have some of the original chairs and tables that you could grab here with the beautiful ship in the background. So continuing on down, again, we have more of the beach chairs, some umbrellas, and if you can see that big green flag there, that is the lifeguard on duty. So it's always a nice peace of mind to know that we have a lifeguard on duty. And even right here, we have a little bit of live music in this little stand here. And another bar here just a little bit further down. And if we look right across from that bar, we also have one of several restrooms that are here on the island. As we come to the end of this walkway here, we're gonna dead end here at this beach. A little rocky right here, so it's not the best part, but we are gonna continue down a little bit. There is a place, there's a nice secluded beach over there. Not too many people go to it because of course most people come to the one that we've been looking at to this point. Let's head over to the lighthouse. So here we come up to the lighthouse here. This is of course the signature piece of the island, kind of the, I don't know, yeah, I guess the signature piece, but
symbol, probably.
Kind of, yeah, it's just the iconic point and gives you like the, you know you're at Ocean Cay whenever you see this lighthouse, which is really cool. But with this lighthouse, it is really neat because you do get the ability to go up. I'm actually about to check the price again. I believe it's $25 to go up. I'll verify that in about 10 seconds. But they do have a lighthouse show. This thing is filled with LED lights, and they do a really big and awesome show here at night for the ships as they sail away. At the lighthouse here, there is also a bar here as well, and lots of seating, so it's really cool. So little umbrellas for some shade right next to the lighthouse, and enjoy the incredible view of the MSC Grandiosa or whatever MSC ship you might be sailing on.
part about Ocean Cay as well is that there is a tugboat that lives full-time here on the island, just in case it's ever needed. So that's really cool. Also, if you can see some construction going on in the background, to my knowledge, that is what's called Little Cay, which should eventually, no time frame on when it opens, but it should be in addition to the island here. It's just assuming you'll take a little water taxi over there. Not exactly sure what that will offer. We'll get more details at least in the coming days or months, or sometime this year or next year in 26 or 27. But nonetheless, it looks like we're getting a bit of an expansion here in Ocean Cay with that little island over there. Just not too sure exactly what it is just yet. When you come down this side of the island, you do have a little bar and a little lounge right there to sit back and relax. But we're going to continue on down this side of the island, and there's the little walking path that's going to run along the side as well. As we come off of that side beach here, we do have one of the main buffets that are here as well. So let's go ahead and head up here and check it out. So in the main buffet here, we'll get there in just a moment, but that's the main area. And of course, here we have all of these nice, large and colorful tables and chairs to have your meals at. So as we have the MSC Grandiosa here in the background for us, there is a bit of construction in the center of the island. I'm not too sure exactly what that is, but you know MSC is always expanding and doing something new and innovative, so we will have to see what that includes as well, just like that little Cay island that I mentioned earlier in the video. And on the back side of that station we were just at with the buffet, there is even more seating here in the back. Let's take a look at the actual buffet itself, shall we? So here we have the look at the inner lagoon. As you can see, there's a little outlet out to sea there, but it carries all the way in through the middle of the island, which is really, really neat. So you can walk in, enjoy the beach, but also have that ocean experience still while in the center of the island, which is quite unique, at least in my opinion. This here is another buffet area here in the center of the island, so you do have multiple options when it comes to food. This one also is right off the lagoon as well. So as you come out from the lagoon, at least to the side of the island, you also can turn around and you're going to see another little bay area where you can hang out in. And it's actually where you can see those little buildings there. We'll get to those in just a moment, but those are actually where they hold the crew members that live on the island. But we also have the beach shack here as well, so another location for that. Let's continue on. And this right here as well is one of the tram station pavilions. So you're gonna find these little pavilions throughout the island. This is where you will pick up those trams as we see them loading up right now. So that's always a nice little perk to have to get yourself around the island quick and easy. So as we continue around the island, we're about to head over across that bridge over into this South Beach area. But we'll get to that in just a moment. But the Yacht Club area is over there as well. So let's go ahead and move on to our next area here. As we come up on the bridge, here we have another one of those transport pavilions. But here we come up right onto that bridge. Here we are into the back corner of the island finally. This is Ocean House, this is for Yacht Club members only. So Yacht Club, if you're staying in the Yacht Club, which is their suites area and their ship within a ship concept, you do get additional access to this area, which is really, really neat. Now we've officially made it to the back side of the island. Here we have more of those beach shacks. If you want to grab yourself some lunch here as well, grab a cheeseburger, hot dogs. Looks like they even have some nuggets, which is really cool. So actually, we may grab a bite to eat here, buddy.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna grab ourselves a bite to eat, take a little break. But we are on the back side of the island. They do have a couple little cabanas here, which is really cool. All right, quick little mini review of the beach shacks here. We'll include this in our tour as well. But we got ourselves the burger, chicken, fries, and a brownie. The brownie, wouldn't recommend. Actually, it got worse as I started chewing it. But the fries are very good, very, very hot. Burger's good, chicken's very good as well. So overall, very good. Just don't eat the brownies if you enjoy your taste buds. Anyways, we're gonna continue on with our tour. All right, here we have a look at the back side of the island with the beach out here. There is a sign that says no lifeguard on duty, swim at your own risk, but there is a lifeguard there at that little station, so it kind of contradicts itself. But overall, a very, very nice and beautiful beach out here to relax and catch some sun here on Ocean Cay. And our walkway is going to end in this little loop here. So essentially it's going to continue down until that split that we could see earlier in the island where the lagoon opens up. So here we are also kind of taking a little walking path back towards the ship, back towards that shopping district that we were at the beginning of the video. But these are, as mentioned earlier, the living arrangements for the crew that are on the island, which is really neat. It's nice. They're very nice buildings and very nice like apartments for them, you know, instead of you just having like just, I don't know, trailers basically with AC units, but very, very nice. It gives the island a cool aesthetic too. And as you come out of the shopping district as well, you have the Smiling Fish, which is a ice cream parlor. You do have to pay to come here, but here are the prices here for you. So they don't look terrible, but nonetheless, you do have to pay, but pretty cool. They at least have toppings. All right, and here we have the Marine Conservation Center for the MSC Foundation. We're gonna take a look around and see everything that is here. Again, this is like a marine conservation museum almost. Okay, so unfortunately, we're not gonna take a look around like we thought we were. The opening hours are from 8 a.m. to 12 a.m., so about noon, and then 2 to 6, which 6 o'clock, you better be back on board the ship because the ship, at least today, leaves at 6 o'clock. But cool, interesting area though. After a beautiful day here in Ocean Cay, heading back on board the ship and going to enjoy the rest of our day here. I think we're going to try to get maybe the ropes course and knock out a few other fun activities here on board the ship. Anyways, let's head back on board.